W stands for like victory. If something good happens, you say W. It's just 21st century slang. Hello Kevin, Mr. Super Chat. Am I 6'4"? I'm 6'8" actually. 6'8", bro. 6'8", man. You don't believe me? Well, that's on you. You should believe me. You should believe everything that you hear on the internet, right? And so if a streamer tells you that he's 6'8", then it is obviously true. And you should definitely believe it. What 11-year-old kid is 6'8"? I mean, apart from me, not many, that's for sure. But there is always a couple of exceptions. And I am the exception. You see, most 11-year-olds would not have hit that shot. But since I am the exception and I'm 6'8", I definitely managed to hit this guy. Nice. That's what's up, guys. That's what's up. Okay, then he's low-key getting damaged a little bit. Maybe we should help her out, huh? Help the gamer girl. Save the gamer girl, huh? Oh, sir. Fuck. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. They got an FV. Toyota Prius looking tank. Not sure what he's doing with this FV over there. Warm-up shot, guys. Warm-up shot. Some of these shots are bound to miss because it's the first game, so don't think that's anything to be too concerned about. A couple shots might bounce here and there from the Rinoceronte, but again, that's fine. That's something that happens when you're still warming up. Okay, he didn't shoot me, which is great. And with that in mind, we can move on to the next guy. It's gonna be this VK that I probably didn't even pan, but that's okay. Look, I got my E6 here. We should be fine. Hello, sir. Uh-oh. Oh, Ukranwagen is coming. Okay, he's not shooting me though, which is good. Toyota Prius is coming behind us. Don't exactly appreciate that too much. Okay, we might end up losing this first game. Because, you know, the game is bugged, so we might lose. Just trying to avoid this guy hashing me, but apparently that's not that easy. Yeah, and the Kramwagen's gonna kill me. It's okay, guys. Warm-up game. As I said, warm-up game. We might still win, to be fair. Yeah, you know what? Might be able to win this game. Hello, Matthew. What's up, bro? Fluffy low taper fade. Yeah, that's what I was thinking of, actually. Can you, like, imagine me with that shit, though? Because personally, I cannot really imagine myself with a fluffy low taper fade. You know, I'm not a TikTok kid, I'm a YouTube kid. And so, YouTube and TikTok kids have different hairstyles. Right, guys? Do you agree or do you disagree? I think you should agree. Because you should always agree with Peter. That's rule number 1 on this channel. Shoot the FV. Nice, man. Smart guy. You see? This is what happens when you play Rinoceronte. You gain IQ. And so this guy is playing Rinoceronte and he has infinite IQ. Just because of the fact that he's playing Rinoceronte. AKA the GigaChat tank. There we go. Why go to school as a student when you're a teacher in tank school? Exactly, Matthew. Exactly, bro. That's a W take. See, that's why I like you guys as my audience. Because you guys are actually smart, not like the average Blitz player. You guys have decent thoughts and decent ideas. Just like this one. Yo, Sadly, welcome, bro. Am I the tallest in my class? Oh yeah, by far. I'm the tallest in my city, bro. In my country, even. How do I get my height to 6'8"? Well, if you aren't 6'8", you can just stand on top of somebody. And then you will be 6'8". Or stand on top of something. That always helps, you know. Just a little tip. 114 SP2. Crazy. Ice cream cut better. The ice cream cut. Oh, that's like... I guess it's kinda the same thing. But it's like even more fluffy. It's like a... I don't know, it's like a... like an electric experiment from the 1800s type shit. That's what it looks like. Which Tech 3 Chinese tank is good? The Tank Destroyer is good, and the 113 is also good. And the light tank. I mean, all of them are pretty decent, I would say. Even the 121 is decent, but I just hate that tank, so I would just get the others. Yo, Goldie, what's up, man? Should I grind E50M or Patton? E50M is more fun to play, but the Patton is more effective, I would say, or it's more reliable because the gun is less troll. So it depends. If you want to ram people and you want to have fun, then E50M is better. If you want consistency, M48 is better. That's what I would say. That's my opinion on the matter. When's the new video coming? Soon, bro, soon. Just gotta build some tension, you know? Cannot post a video every day. Gotta get the excitement up from the community, you know? That's why you guys have to wait a little bit. Definitely not because I'm lazy as fuck. No, definitely not. Peter would never be lazy. W shot. Look at that. Gamer girl in action, huh? Who's gatekeeping us? Yeah. That's why I'm the... Nah, whatever. Let's not say that. Super cock. Smash like for super cock. You know what, guys? We're playing WOT Blitz. And how could you play this game without YOLOing somebody? The perfect candidate, in my opinion, is FV right here. Hello, sir. Minus. Okay, who's next? 260. And the 140. Playing 140 in 2025. Most pointless idea you could come up with. And I will make sure. Negative. I will make sure to show this guy what I mean by that. By absolutely annihilating him a little bit later on. Up, hala! It's okay, guys. Warm up game, warm up game. Nice trade. W trade. Oh. Make this guy a one shot, so he's not that aggressive against us. Alright, 260. Alright. Okay, 140 outplaying me. Okay, okay. Fair enough, fair enough. Block casted us. Okay, I refuse to die to the 140. If I have to sit here in order to survive, I'm going to sit here. But I ain't dying to an object 140 in 2025, guys. Easy. You see? You see? I told you I would show this guy who the boss is. And guess what? That's exactly what I did. Nice, man. Definitely cost me a bit of HP, but that's a worthy sacrifice in my book. Yo, Mustafa, what's up, man? What's this reaction? What the fuck is this reaction, huh? You get the other reaction. Cracked free containers. Oh, crack free containers, guys. Hey, I mean, I like crack, bro. I'm all in for this shit. God damn. Alright. Let's open the crack containers. Maybe we can get some crack from it. That's what I like, bro. Peter the crackhead opening the container. Nice, man. You see? We got crack, guys. Signal and receiver. Yeah. A signal for me to consume a bit of crack. Smash like. Okay. Go next. Yo, what's up, B-True? Welcome, man. Is the VK90 good? Not really. It used to be good, but now it's kinda shit because the meta is not in favor of super lanes. Oh, I don't like the VK anymore. I think it's extremely boring to play these days. Where am I from? I am from Hungary. No joke. Platoon with who? Platoon with Danny in the chat. Smash like for big crack. Oh yeah, bro. Absolutely. Which class am I in? I am in year 13. It's the last year of high school in Hungary. Honestly, it's kind of a 50-50 tank. Sometimes it works extremely well and sometimes it just doesn't work. That's why I don't like it too much. You have nice DPM, you have nice penetration, but you have APCR standard shell and you also have very vulnerable ammo rack, which kinda makes it unfun for me to play. But it's definitely not a bad tank. Definitely works really well sometimes. If the enemy is stupid especially. Just like... look at this man. You see the in-game chat? Yeah man, PvP. PvP is just saying facts, guys. Okay, anybody playing PvP aggressively? Be Hamzy! Look at the yeah, he's mad at me now. Pissed him off, guys. Pissed him off, and we might have pissed off the FB as well. And so I am definitely seeing the Euro incoming. Certainly not impossible. Oh shit. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness gracious. Okay, this guy is minus. Nice. Look at these zombies, bro. How do we make it out alive? Is the question. Oh fuck, I'm getting hit by the FV. Uh-oh! That's bad. That's bad, but it could always be worse. Minus T22. FV is empty. STV is running for his life. Okay, he hit me, that's fine, as long as D50 doesn't kill me, which he might be able to do here. Luckily he isn't able to do it because I'm Peter and I never die. Legends never die. And instead, legends push on and they try to kill these overly aggressive individuals who have just both fired at the other guy. Oh shit. Nice. No idea what this game was, but average gaming of tanks, I guess. Oh, destruction. What's my favorite tank? Rinoceronte, bro. Rinoceronte CS63 Leo 1. These are my top 3. Anyone here with over 70% win rate? Nah, bro. We are all bad at this game. I'm giving you a dislike. I'm not doing even 3k damage. That's what you get. Heck. But yeah, what for weekend is too much, yeah. Am I taking donations to play requested tanks? Yeah, I am. I am, bro. Who will win in 1v1 or duos? I mean, it depends on a lot of factors. Bruh. Look, man. This is how to piss off a platoon mate. 1839. Alright. Average girl moment. Crazy. You do the slightest of shit and this is what happens. Unreal, bro. Unreal. Yeah, all I need is 1 HP, man. 1 HP is all you ever need in this game. Yeah, I did Apple. You think I would cap to you guys? You think I wouldn't be telling the truth? That's not me, man. I always tell the truth. That was a lie. But this time, I am indeed telling the truth. Oh, I did skip school. Nice rage bait mission accomplished. Exactly good. Yo! My new YouTube name. Thanks so much for the super chat, man. I will definitely teach you how to play the 777. Okay, bro. Okay. I see what's up. Rating battle, by the way, guys. This is the competitive game mode of World the Hell. Competitive game mode of World of Tanks Blitz. As you can see, very competitive. What now? Go fight the concept. Go fight him. No boss. I mean, you actually got no boss if you think about it. Okay, that's besides the point. Anyway, let's focus on the game. That's what we do on this channel, we focus on the game. And by focusing on the game, I've come to the conclusion that running away from here is probably the best idea at this point. Since the enemies have got like 7 heavy tanks. Actually they've got like 9 heavy tanks out of 7 tanks, which is kind of crazy. Easy snapshot, because I'm playing KPZ and this tank is good at snapping shots. Jump at chat and we YOLO the FV. FV hen house. It's gonna be called, oh my god, you are getting YOLO'd by this FV. I'm gonna save you, huh? I am gonna save you. Oh fuck, I'm not gonna save anybody, actually. Now that I think about it. I tried my best though, I tried my best. Oh shit. Look, I tried my best. They had too many though. Unlucky. Sometimes stuff like this is going to happen when you're playing World of Tanks. Rare limited dolls. Let's say that school helped them. Yeah, exactly. Oh, you're gonna be whipping out the 183. Alright. Well, I'm gonna be playing 777 then. Honestly, with the 777, I think gun rammer is definitely a viable option, because I think this tank already has 340 heat pen. 340, yeah. But because it's rating, I would rather play with calibrated. That's what we roll with. This is my equipment, by the way. YouTube username. This is what I would recommend on the 777. Things to look out for when playing this tank are definitely the ammo rack, the reverse speed, and also tracks. Like, you cannot really peek sideways or just expose your tracks too much, because for one thing, the lower plate actually extends to like half of your tracks. Like, I'll show you what I mean. So this is your track, right? This is your tank frontally. And you see how thick your tracks are, but half of those tracks are still your lower plate. So technically you can get shot in the lower plate, or not in the lower plate, but in the tracks, frontally, and still take damage. Which is cringe, but that's how it works. And you also get ammo racked that way. You can get one-shot ammo racked by 10 destroyers when you're playing this tank. So definitely watch out for that when you play this. Yo, Kuyo Yotara, what's up, man? Welcome. Hello Baptist, how about the 5A? What do you want to know about the 5A? 5A is a bit similar to this tank. You see, you have APCR standard, and because of that I didn't really want to risk it against this T62A. So I just went with heat, which has 384 pen, because of balance reasons, obviously. And with my heat shells, I was able to pen him like nothing. Putting the snapshot on this guy. Snapping with this tank can work. Definitely doesn't always work though. I'll take shots for my teammate here. Okay. Nice. You know, this 50B is clipping me fully, but I think that should be a decent trade. Because getting rid of a 50B is always important. I should heat just to make sure, because it's APCR, so I don't really want to be shooting APCR when it's not a guaranteed penetration. And with APCR it's not always a guaranteed pen, obviously. So as I was saying, snapshots can work with this tank, but I wouldn't really trust the gun too much, because sometimes it has a mind of its own. Then it misses half of your shots. And because of that, you should definitely fully aim with this. Where's the weak spot? Well, exactly what I explained. You get ammo racked frontally, and also sideways. If you get ammo racked sideways, it's probably... Oh shit, I'm not trying to block this guy, but I would have appreciated him letting me shoot the crap again. Honestly. Would have been cool. But I guess he was not interested in that. So yeah, if you get ammo racked sideways, it's usually because they hit the middle of the side. From my experience. That's where the ammo rack is, I believe. And yeah, you have these random weak spots. Like that's how I would summarize this tank. It's random. The gun is random. The armor is random. It's just a random tank. It's not exactly the best if you are looking for consistency, which you should be looking for in 2025. Also, you see the reverse speed here, or the lack of reverse speed. Definitely not amazing. But you can definitely take shots with your tracks. That's what I'm saying. The armor is completely random. There isn't really a way, like there isn't really a best way to make this armor work. You basically just play the tank and pray for the best. Like you see, this guy bounced even though he had my whole overplate. Like exactly my point. He's angling like a, you know what? Not gonna say what I am talking about, and he just misses me. Easy, bro. Yes, tungsten, but I beat him on the reload. So easy kill, easy W. Nice W teamwork. I think E5 is boring. Yep. I used to love the E5 like 4 years ago, but that was a different meta, unfortunately. E5 is not really enough for this meta though. Yo, what's up, Tico? What's the word? What's up, man? How are you doing, my GigaChat friend? Yo, Blender with the super chat asking for an IS4 game. Well, I'm glad you asked for an IS4 game, to be honest, because IS4 is one of the most underrated games in my opinion. So I will gladly play it for you, bro. Do I prefer 777 over 260? Yeah. I would prefer the 260 if it still had 420 alpha though, like in the good old days. No, I'm not running enhanced armor because they nerfed it and I don't really think it makes a difference. I would rather have more HP because with more HP you can take more high rolls. Or like it can save you in situations when the enemy just decides to randomly high roll you for no apparent reason. Alright, it looks like we're splitting up in ratings, which is not a good idea. But we'll try to make it work. Try to make it work, guys. And as for protective kit, I never use protective kit because I don't think it's worth it over the food or the fuel. Especially on a tank with derpy gun like the 777. IS4, guys, I love this tank. I think it's so good. Like they buffed it to a point where now it has good mobility. Sure, the armor is not the best, but it has mobility, it has DPM, it has penetration, it has AP shells, it has turret armor. It's just so good, man. No, I'm not Duka. We had to go back on Wednesday, or 2 days ago. Because, guess what? This school is the what the hell? Opal. Okay, guys, starting the game off strong, yeah? It's fine, it's fine. We have HP as well with the IS4. We have HP as well. Nice, 656. And now this guy is getting his ass whooped. Perfect. That's what you deserve, Yak Panzer. Hell yeah, bro. Hello, sir. That was cringe. Yo, thank you, __ for the huge super chat. Appreciate it, man. And I do not have an Asia server account. I only have an account on the NA server. Not on Asia though. Because there is just no point for me to have one on that server. Because every time I platoon with other streamers, it's usually either on EU or NA. I just wanted to have my own account on NA as well, which is why I made it. Also, guys, this isn't gonna be a good representation of the IS4 because we just played like a absolute monkey, but it's fine. Next game is gonna be better. Trust. We're getting mega fucked actually. Unfortunately, we're only getting mega fucked in the game, not in real life, but that's besides the point. I like to get one? Not really, to be honest. I would not play on the Asia server just for my own sake, honestly. Unless there was a streamer who specifically wanted to play with me on Asia, but even then I would probably try to make them play on EU instead. Yeah, Matthew, exactly, man. Ooh, decoded. The problem with this game was the fact that we went to the wrong side. Should have gone to the medium side, but half of the team wanted to go heavy side, half of the team wanted to go medium side, so we will make sure to repeat this game. Because this definitely didn't show anything about the IS-4.